Welcome, welcome. Stand if you're able and join us in our opening congregational song. Are you ready, Eileen? All right. We come together. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you.
I recognize the God in you.
Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too.
Loves you and I love you too.
Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love.
Every walk of life, every breed and color, in kinship we unite. It's an honor of the God in each other. We come together.
Now look at the person next to you. Say, Namaste, I bow to you.
Namaste, I bow to you.
Feel the love in the sanctuary. Hey, lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. In the name of love.
Thank you so much, Melissa and her wonderful players. Good morning, live from Seal Beach. It's Pacific Coast Celebration Services. Welcome to each and every one of you. We're so happy you're here, and thank you for all of those joining us on the YouTube. And a very warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you new people. Yes. And I want to discuss the category of new people. First, we have new people who are here for the first time. Yay! Then we have the category of newish people. And these people have started coming and they've decided to return. So they're newish, they're getting used to things, getting used to people. So welcome, newish people. Then we have the recycled people. Recycled people, you know who you are. You haven't been to Science of Mind for a very long time. You've come back, you've chosen this center, and we're so happy you're here. Yay, recycled people. And now we have another category. You know, we have the hour that was earlier, and some of you were here really early, very good. Some of you stayed home, got an extra hour of sleep. And some of you woke up this morning and say, I'm renewed today. I'm connected to Spirit, and I'm so happy to be here. And if you are renewed today, welcome! Okay. My name is Lorraine Urbina, and I'm a contributing member here, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to our shared home. We have some housekeeping. Let's see, where are we? This is the very small parking lot outside. So if you park behind someone, please fill out a card, get that from the welcome team, place the card on the windshield, and we will contact you if you're blocking someone at the end of the service. This is our lessons in loving kindness. And then please silence your cell phone unless you're expecting that call from God. It's a very old joke, but I just love saying it. Okay. Oh, and the Reverend wants me to say we have hearing-assisted devices just in case you want to hang on to every word I say. Okay. Title for our talk today is Remembering the Fire. And that means we have a super hot, incandescent minister. That was a good one. As a community, we believe that love is the nature of who we really are. We come together, right, Melissa? To grow and clear away those old stories, and we come together in the name of love, right? And how do we do that? Well, let me introduce you to our spiritual guides today. Our Reverend Veronica Silva. Music team, Melissa Lewis, Des Glover, and David Anthony. On platform, we have Carol Amperini. Service support is Mary Birch. Pre-service meditation is Rachel Rosen. Family coordination, the new bride, Winda Akarla, and the youth minister, her wedding coordinator, Janice Cuerva. Our leadership council, Carlos Mora. Production team, John Broderick and Matt Prophet and Jesse Keeler. Hospitality team, we're so grateful to them. Floranne Limpis, Dina, and Janie. And of course, our welcome team. Thank you to the entire welcome team. You see our name tags, it's because of the welcome team. And thank you for Janet Maurice for her leadership. All right, our new theme this year, for the past 11 months, we've been growing up together, 11 months old. How many of you are feeling 11 months old? Okay, good. With our theme, Growing Up Together, we turn our attention to shadow work, examining the struggles we face, how they manifest in our lives, and the impact we have on each other and the world. And I like to think my shadow, my friend, my greatest teacher. So if you would like to read the slide with me, our loves are woven into a shared journey where we grow individually and collectively in learning, serving, and giving through life's challenges and changes. And Carol Ann, would you like to come and light the candle? This light represents the light we are as a community.
If you would take a breath with me. We must begin with God is all there is. God is everything. God is the moon, the stars, the earth, the very breath we take. And we come here together to breathe together, to love together, to honor one another, to be fully who each of us are as we travel this road of life together. It is a blessing, it is a privilege, it is an honor to be here to pray with you, knowing that God is all there is, and all those blessings that we receive are ordained as our birthright. I'm grateful for this, and I'm grateful for each of you. And together we say, and so it is.
Good morning, Pacific Coast CSL. Good morning. So good to see your beautiful faces. My name is Carlos. Thank you. Most of you know me. My name is Carlos, and I'm the Vice Chair on the Leadership Council. So grateful to be here with you today. If you would please join me in reading our collaboration vision statement. Through mindful and respectful exploration, we are creating a healthier foundation that supports and engages the whole beloved community, equipped to launch new strategies for a thriving spiritual center. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And if you would just hold the peace and this space within you as I read this affirmation statement for our community. We know all life is interconnected and sacred. We cultivate active care of the earth and honor all creation. We are committed to being a unified community where everyone's included and has equal access to actualize their full potential, regardless of race, color, religion, ethnicity, age, gender identity, sexual orientation, background, physical or mental ability. We live in loving, respectful coexistence with all. That feels good. All right, and now on to the more fun part, community announcements. And happy birthday. If it's your birthday month, would you please stand up so we can recognize you and celebrate the life you are? Come on, Uncle T. Yeah, we want to give you the gift of prayer, so someone's going to go around and giving you a ticket so you can get a session with one of our practitioners. I need one too. All right, some announcements. So the Leadership Council has recently changed roles as we begin our transition process of honoring those who have served and welcoming new Leadership Council members. As you can see on our slide, as of October 1st, our new chair is Ian Overholt. Give it up for Ian. Vice chair is yours truly. Secretary Devian Vokes. And Treasurer Terry Anderson. And if you're interested in joining our Leadership Council team, please come and talk to me or Ian after service. We have our potluck today, so please stay after service for this and also help us clean up after. It's quicker when we're doing it together. All right, and the Circle is excited to offer an Enneagram workshop titled Behind the Mask, the Story of You and Everyone Else. Please join us on November 15 at 10 a.m. We're thrilled to welcome Ann Woolman, a Russ Hudson certified Enneagram teacher. He will guide us in better understanding ourselves, our patterns, and how we can grow in compassion towards others. and I'm sure towards ourselves too. If you're ready for greater clarity, connection, and personal growth, sign up online through our website link, or you can scan the QR code on the screen as well with your phone. We hope you'll join us. Also, join us on November 15th, the same day at 3, as we watch the award-winning documentary Bill W. Conscious Contact. This movie is more than a biography. It is a spiritual excavation that follows the ever-evolving inner life of Bill Wilson, co-founder of Alcoholics Anonymous, as he deepens his search for conscious contact with a power greater than himself. Sounds familiar. Through never-seen-before recordings, personal letters, and rare photographs, the film offers a portrait of a man and his journey as a spiritual seeker. This is not just a story about recovery, it is a story about what comes after recovery, the spiritual life lived. We will have Q&A after the movie with one of the producers, Jay Stinnett. Suggested donations start at $5, with 50% of the proceeds going to steppingstones.org, a foundation fostering public understanding of alcoholism. We will have coffee and meetup at 2:30 before the movie. You do not have to be in recovery to attend. This movie is about being a spiritual seeker, which I believe includes all of us in this room. Please register on our website or scan the QR code on the screen and bring a friend. And from the Leadership Council, we have quite a few thank yous to share with you all. That's a good sign. There's a lot of good going on. And so everyone's such an integral part of this good that we have in our community. So first of all, we want to thank Reverend Veronica and Janice for an amazing Care Circle Sunday last Sunday. Thank you so much. And we want to thank Reverend Rachel Dillon from St. George CSL, who created our beautiful 2025 pledge poster and is here with us today. Also, thank you to everyone and anyone who was involved in Jesse and Wenda's wedding, from setting up to cleaning up. And thank you to everyone who has helped with managing our adventures in plumbing. There's quite a lot going on right now, so just hold us space for a good resolution for our center. And thank you to anyone and everyone who has served as our temporary cleanup crew as we navigate our journey through a permanent solution, which I'm part of, so super excited. Stay tuned for more updates. And now I want to bring my friend Marjorie up to give you another announcement.
Well, as you probably know, this is our second week of our Adventures in Abundance. And this week, we are focusing on circulation. I invite you to read the quote from Mark Nepo from the book that we are working with in Adventures in Faith. So with me, true abundance comes through circulation. The act of giving itself keeps the circle of good unbroken. And I would like to say that our council keeps that circle of good unbroken. We give each month to one of the primarily local charities to supports what we believe in extraordinary respect and compassion and love and all that good, juicy stuff. So I'd like to kind of review what we've done so far this year. January, we gave to Asheville, CSL, and North Carolina that got hit by a huge flood. Then in February, March, and April, we gave to spiritual centers that were hit by the Altadena fire. So in February, it was a Christian church. In March, it was a Jewish temple. And in April, it was a Muslim mosque, all of which were severely damaged in the fires at Altadena. Then in May, Mother's Day, we supported Moms of Orange County who support moms during pregnancy in the first year of life. Then in June, we supported Orange County Pride and their LGBTQ community. And in July, we supported Seal Beach Animal Care Center because we care about animals as well as people. In August, we supported the ACLU Southern California to support immigration issues. And in September, we supported the Friends of Long Beach Animals, so we got both Orange County and Long Beach. That is how we are keeping the circle of good unbroken. And this is our annual pledge drive. We might get a little confusion because we had a pledge drive in 2025, which really should have happened in October of 2024. So you made a pledge in 225, but that was for 225. Now we have a pledge drive that is for 226. So you're pledging what you're going to do in 226. You don't have to be a member. If you're already giving, we ask you to kind of stretch a little and maybe give more because we've got plumbing expenses and other things coming up. Okay. If you're not changing what you've already pledged, we still want you to reaffirm what you're doing. We want a pledge form from everybody, so we have an idea of how much money we have to deal with for 226. That's how we set our budget. Now, it's on your seat. Ooh, I think I have one. It's on the back. If you look at the back, there we go. You'll find it's really easy. Pam, why don't you just hand that to me? Okay. My helper. On the back, the first thing is yes, you want to support us. The second thing says, do you want to how much? That's the most important thing. How much? Never too little, never too much. Do what you can. Then say, is that going to be by year, by month, or week? Because it's very different if it's year, by month, or week. All right. Then we encourage you to auto-tithe, and that's this middle section here. You can contact your bank or your credit card and set up an automatic giving through the bank or through the credit card, and it makes it easier for you. It makes it easier for us. We get consistent and money coming in, and you don't have to worry about doing it. On the other hand, you can still do it with a cash check, however you want to do it manually each week or month, however you decide you want to do it. So, I guess the bottom line is we want everyone to pledge. This is our spiritual center, and this is how we support the spiritual center. And I'd like Pam to come up because you heard about the poster. This is our poster of abundance, and thank you. Stand. Yeah. Now, the first week, I think most people were kind of checking and seeing what they wanted to do, but we still had $1,659 pledged last week. And I'm seeing more come in already this morning. And when you bring your pledge in, we have a bell, you can ring it. So every time we make a pledge, you'll hear the bell ring. And so, in honor of all that brings us together in love and joy and community, we thank you. I thank you for your conscious giving and intentional support of our beloved community. Thank you.
Thank you, Marjorie. Okay, so much excitement today. I get to do something that's really special today. I get to welcome our new members. Yeah. And becoming a new member means that you're consciously committed to thriving and co-creating with this spiritual community. And we want to acknowledge the people that stepped up and said yes. They gave us their yes to doing that. And as a cooperative membership community, each person's awareness, intention, and contributions are essential to the strength, support, and growth of our center. We're deeply honored to share this journey with our new members. And I'd like to just say the name of our new members, and if they're here today, they can come up. We have a token of our appreciation. And also, to become a member, you get to be a voting member. You get to make decisions based on whatever you feel the direction of the community. You get to vote on new leadership council members. You get, your vote counts. So when you get to raise the little yes paddle in those times. You get discounts on classes. So any class, you get a discount, and you get to help co-create this center with the rest of the community, which is the most important part, because it's our center, and when it thrives, it's because of us. And that's just a lot of gratitude there. So I just wanted to share that. So I'm going to read out our new members, and if you're here, please come forward. We have Linda Thompson. Thank you, Linda. They're signed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to let you know your keepsake journal is signed in the inner flap from the Leadership Council. And Reverend Veronica, you can come up, Linda, and receive your gift. Deborah Hall. Come on up, Deborah. Terry Scolari. That's yours. Yes. And we have Elizabeth Guzman. I don't know if Elizabeth is here today. Aaron Crutcher. And Janae Patino. Thank you so much.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Janae.
Oh, Maggie too. So grateful, so grateful. Thank you so much. So with all this excitement and new energy, we want to bring it in within for this time being for sacred silence. I'm going to invite Mary now to come up and play the bowls with me. And you can just enjoy sacred silence within. If you want to close your eyes, you're welcome to do so.
Right here, right now, with every breath I take, I'm letting go, gonna let it fade away. Right here and right now, I'm getting out of my head and dropping into my heart. Right now, right here, and right now, with every breath I take, I'm letting go, gonna let it fade away. Right here, and right now, I'm getting out of my head and dropping into my heart. And how my mind can turn and twist and spin, just begging for some peace. That's how I know it's time to go within, be still and just breathe. Right here and right now. With every breath I take, I'm letting go, gonna let it fade away. Right here and right now, I'm getting out of my head and dropping into my heart. And with each breath, I'll go deeper in this space and ground myself from the peace within this place. I can feel the love, it's flowing all around me, right here, right now. Yeah, I can feel the love, it's flowing all around me, right here, right now.
Thank you so much. Good morning, beloveds. Good morning. For those of you that don't know, my name is Carol Ann Perini, and I am a practitioner here, a supporting member of Pacific Coast Center for Spiritual Living. We got here, Pacific Coast. Jane Goodall died October 1st. And though she's gone, her legacy will no doubt live forever. Here is a portion of her final words.
In the place where I am now, I look back over my life. I look back at the world I've left behind. What message do I want to leave? I want to make sure that you all understand that each and every one of you has a role to play. You may not know it, you may not find it, but your life matters, and you are here for a reason. And I just hope that that reason will become apparent as you live through your life. I want you to know that whether or not you find that role that you're supposed to play, your life does matter, and that every single day you live, you make a difference in the world, and you get to choose the difference that you make. I want you to understand that we are part of the natural world, and even today, where the planet is dark, there still is hope. Don't lose hope. If you lose hope, you become apathetic and do nothing. And if you want to save what is still beautiful in this world, if you want to save the planet for the future generations, your grandchildren, their grandchildren, then think about the actions you take each day, because multiplied 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000 times, even small actions will make for great change.
Even small actions make for great change. So we all know that there's great upheaval in our country and in many places in the world. We're factionated. We've broken off into factions and taken up arms, whatever that might be like. Several of my friends are committed to marching. They go to rallies and they march and they on behalf of social justice concerns, and they want me to come and join them. They've petitioned me, like, come, join us, be a part of this. Like they feel a great camaraderie with everyone that they march with. And I really appreciate their excitement. They've gone so far as to try to gently guilt me. But I just don't feel called. I don't feel called to march. And yet, I believe her. And in my heart this last year, I've thought, well, what can I do? And so I go to a meditation group in Long Beach. And I have just felt real solace being in the meditation group. But is that an action? You know, I really question myself, is meditation an action? And my friends kind of scoff, you know, what are you doing? You're not writing letters, you're not making calls, you're not marching. They're not being super critical, they care. They're passionate, that's where it comes from. And so I have been uneasy with this whole idea of meditation and love and like, is that enough? So I was at meditation this past Monday, and I asked the teacher the question about, well, it was a big question. And we had a conversation, and I decided when I went back into meditation to sit for a while, I thought, I'm going to ask the question. And the answer was, all you need is love. That's an action. That's a vibratory action. If I am so full of love that it vibrates out into the world, you may not know this, but you're going to catch it. You're going to catch my vibration of love. Would you sit for just about 10 seconds and see if you can conjure up that vibration of love, fill your hearts. Just 10 seconds. Can you feel it? Can you feel it from each other? All you need is love. Whether you're marching in the streets or sitting on a prayer cushion, it's all love. All you need is love.
All you need is love. All you need is love.
Sing.
All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. One more time. Love is all you need.
Thank you, everybody.
There you go, making mountains out of such a little hill. Here I go, mixing mortar for another wall to build. There's a struggle in this life we lead. It's partly you, it's partly me, but every road that's traveled teaches something new. And every road that narrows pushes us to choose. I'd be lying if I said I have not tried to leave a time or two, but every road that leads me back to you. Here we stand in the middle of what we come to know. It's a dance, it's a balance, holding on and letting go. There is nothing that we can't resolve when love's at stake, when love's involved. In every road that's traveled teaches something new. pushes us to choose. And I'd be lying if I said I have not tried to leave a time or two. And every road that leads me back to you. Something new, yeah. Every road that narrows pushes us to choose. I'd be lying if I said I have not tried to leave a time or two. But every road that leads me back to you, yeah. Every road, leading me back, leading me back, leading me back to you. Leading me back, leading me back, leading me back to you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's give it up for our music team. I love how you do spontaneous requests as well. That's nice. Good morning, Pacific Coast. How are you? Good, good, good. Yes. And before I forget, I have to say this. Go Dodgers. Yes. Yes. I was sitting in the Wednesday AIF class, Jeff Schlick's class on Wednesday, and he asked for prayer requests on Wednesday. It worked. Threw it in there for, never hurts, right? Never hurts to get a little prayer going on. So in our lifetime, that's a big deal. Back to back, just saying. That's a big deal. It's a big deal, back-to-back World Series championships. So, yes. So here we are, remembering the fire. Boy, there's so many different ways I could have took this talk. Lots of different ways. Yes, we talk about the shadow. The shadow can look like, feel like the fire. But for those of you who don't know, we are in the last week of Adventures in Faith, our book study on Mark Nepo's More Together Than Alone. And I had this epiphany. I was like, why didn't he call it Better Together Than Alone? Why did he say more together? And I think because sometimes when we're together, one thing I noticed about this book, if you're reading the book, you'll know this, and if you're not, I'm going to share about this book. This book shows all the facets of humanity. It takes us into the dark side of humanity, the parts that we don't like to look at or read about, from genocide to everything that humanity has done to itself. He addresses. And sometimes in a spiritual community, we don't want to look at that, do we? And this book has taken us there to show us what we are capable of. On both sides. We can't just look at the kumbaya of life, too. We also have to look at what have we done to each other. And that's really hard to look at. It's really hard to read about. It's really hard to fathom some of the things that humanity has done to each other. And so that's what he's almost forcing us in this book study to look at, because when we, just like a bow and arrow, when you pull a bow and arrow back, the further you pull it back, the further it goes, right? And so as we look at the depths that we're looking at, we can also look, we're going deep into the shadow of humanity, we're also, boom, going to look at the grace that we also have for each other, the love and the compassion that we can, as a community, as a humanity, have for each other. And so that's what I love about this book, is that it covers the whole realm of what it means to be human. And so that's the invitation that this book is asking us. Let's look at this, all of our differences, all of the things that we don't have in common, all of the ways that we have harmed each other, and let's look at it and face it, because that just is pulling that bow and arrow back so that we can launch even deeper into the goodness of who we are as a humanity. And so that's what I want us to do, is to remember. Remembering the fire is tending to the fire of community. It's tending to each other, bringing the compassion, bringing the love, bringing the support is the fire so that it won't go out. That common fire that burns within each and every one of our hearts, we tend to that, and it grows and it stays burning. And so one of the patterns that I noticed in his book is that he talks about the differences, because we are all different. It's like so blatantly in our face, is it not? The differences of who we are, but yet that's what causes the harm, is because of someone's different than us. But yet it's who we are. But yet there has been hate around it. It's really, I find it fascinating as we're studying humanity here. And Mark Nepo says, differences are not flaws to be fixed, but threads to be woven together. A healthy community doesn't erase differences. It integrates them like different colors in a tapestry. And that's what we contribute to each other through curiosity about another who maybe you're not familiar with. It's the differences that grow us together. And then he goes on to say, communities thrive not because everyone is the same, but because differences are honored. Nepo highlights, and I'm always going to come back to Ubuntu, I am because we are, as a model for living interdependently while respecting individuality. That's the dance. And so what our work is to notice within us when someone who is different, when we have a bodily response. And I call it trauma response. We can call it healing spot. Notice it. Just become aware of it, because that's where the healing begins. Because as we do that together as a community, we get to grow and open. No one wants to look at that stuff. Like, it's not natural. It's not common for us to look and say, oh, I have a bias that I didn't know about. Ooh, that just makes us all uncomfortable. And sometimes there's shame when we start to look at bias. But that's where we need to go with compassion. Because that's just learned behavior. So that means what? We can unlearn it. Yeah, we can unlearn it. We can program. Through our neural network, through our neuroplasticity, we can reprogram. That's just programmed from living in this world that we're swimming in, consciousness and programming from authority and television and wherever it came from. It is reprogrammable. But we can't make that change unless we look at it. And we look at it with compassion and say, okay, that's a part of me. I don't like it. But let me get curious about it. That's how we change community, because why? We're changing ourselves. And community is, I love this metaphor he uses as community as an ecosystem, because in an ecosystem you want sustainability, the system's ability to endure and thrive over the long term. That's what I would love about our community. The interconnectedness is the resilient systems support each other through collaboration and communication. We do that here. We just had a wedding, for God's sakes, an awesome wedding at that, yes. Yes, and the coming together is just amazing. We had, like we mentioned earlier, plumbing issues. We had so many people come to help to take care of that so that our center could stay up and running on Sunday morning. So many people. Adaptability. How do we adapt? The biodiversity of an ecosystem strengthened its ability to evolve and change through challenging times. So that is our asset. Diversity is our superpower. Isn't that amazing? I say yes to that. Yes, it's our superpower because it helps us evolve and change through challenging times because we have multiple points of view from which to draw upon. That's beautiful. And when I say diversity, I mean everything. Everyone, whether it's age, color, sexual orientation, identity, every single way that we are different, man, woman, they, them, all of it is who we are. And that is our biodiversity that helps us grow and evolve through change and challenging times. And it's a beautiful dance. And Mark Nepo talks about the aspens. If you're reading the book, he talks about the aspen trees. By the way, this is a photo from Jeff Schlicht, our practitioner in Sedona, and he took this picture, so I had to give him kudos. He's an amazing photographer. But they talk about the aspen trees, and underneath it is a completely different world of intertwined roots. It's a world in and of itself that feeds the aspen trees. The aspen trees are an outpicturing of the world that's growing underneath it, like the mycelium of the mushroom. All that communication is going on, and it supports. And when one tree gets sick, the world of roots and underground come to help where the sickness is. That's community. Right? They support each other. We are the outpicturing, and the world running beneath us is God, the Spirit, the field of infinite potentiality. That's the root system from which we grow, yes? I say yes to that. Yes. Because we know that there is only one life, right? There is only one life, one presence, one God, one essence that lives and breathes and moves and has its beingness within us. That's the source of who we are. And as we become shoots, if you will, they call the aspen trees a shoot, like a stalk. We become that individualized expression. We bring what we bring to the table. We bring our gifts, our consciousness, all of it, all of what we bring. And we have a vibration. It's measured. It's been measured. Heart math has measured our vibration from our heart. We're vibratory beings, and that's how we're interconnected. And so when there's an intention or a vibration that we are putting out, it enters into the field of consciousness. So my question is, what are you entering? What are you depositing into the field of consciousness? Because what affects one affects all, yes? Yes. We're all interconnected. We just meditated 10 seconds on love. I'll take it. 10 seconds on love. Yes, as a collective, we just did that. Do you know what we just did? It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Out into, Yucatan across the street, doesn't know what hit him. We just woke him up. They're like, wow, I just feel so good now. That's what we do. That's how we roll, yes? That's the difference that we can make. And it just was 10 seconds. That was it. What can we do with 10 minutes? Yes, we can move mountains. We can move mountains. When we put out healing energy, and we create healing across on the other side of the world. That's what prayer is. You pray here for someone in New York. We're interconnected. It makes a difference. That's how powerful we are individually and collectively. So this is a powerful teaching that he's showing us about what affects one affects all, because it will stop us in our tracks when we think about jumping on the bandwagon of talking negative. What are we sending out? Right? It's going to make us stop in our tracks and think about what are we putting out into the world, knowing that it's affecting someone on the other side. It makes us conscious beings. It makes us think about the whole instead of just ourselves. And when we can think about the whole, not that we're going to save the world, like we could save the world, but like sometimes that could feel overwhelming. But here's where we start, with ourselves. Do the work. Learn to accept the parts of you that you haven't wanted to accept. Because when you can accept them in you, what affects one affects all. You start to accept others easier because you've accepted that part in you. It starts here. Yes, there's a we. But we have to do the work because we're looking for the outside to change. The outside's not going to change if we're not going to change. When I started forgiving people, they changed. It was so weird. I was like, wow, they're like nicer, you know. They didn't change. I had changed. I had released all that inside of me. So I just want us to really know that our differences is our superpower. You like this quote here? Mr. Carlos Mora here said this. It touched my heart. Accepting our differences embraces the full expression of God. Wow. Mm-hmm. And that's the truth right there. Drop the mic. That's the truth right there. When we accept our differences, we are accepting the full expression of who God is as each and every one of us. I say yes to that. I say yes to that. And so as we embrace our differences, we're going to do a ceremony here as a way to embrace our differences. And one of the ways we can embrace our differences is through our age. We are all different ages here today. So I just want to acknowledge that. And so if you are 50 and below, I want you to stand up so we can acknowledge you in this room. Yes, 50 and below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your contribution and your innovation and showing us the new ways of doing things. Yes, thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, how about 50 to 65? 50 to 65, please stand up so we can acknowledge you. Yes. Thank you so much for your contribution that you bring to our center. Absolutely. And then 65 and older, please stand. Yes. So sometimes the word stand up, still are 65 and older. We're going to honor you. So sometimes the word elder maybe doesn't feel honoring, but in the ancient traditions, in the ancestors, elder was a highly held space in the tribe. So we're honoring our elders, the wisdom keepers. You are all the wisdom keepers of our community. I know as a nurse, because I've worked with a lot of seniors, and I know the struggle of the body changing, the mind changing, life changing. I just want you to know that I recognize you, I see you, I honor you, and all of the changes that are going on within you, and your contribution that you are to our center, and the wisdom that you are the holder of. You are the holder of that wisdom. Ooh, I'm getting emotional here because you're so important. You walked before us, and you can teach us from what we haven't seen yet. So thank you so much. We have a gift for you, for our elders, as a recognition and an honoring of you as an important as an important part of our community. Yes. And when you receive your gift, if you may be seated. Thank you. So as you can tell, we are a painting of many diverse colors, many diverse textures, and each and every one of you is an important part of that landscape. So thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for participating in our book study. We have one more week to go. And I just want to thank all of you for participating in the book study and reading this amazing book that has brought up so much insights and wisdom. And thank you, Debian and Tori and Carlos for passing out our cards. All right, let's give us all a big round of applause. Yes. Yes. And I'm going to go into prayer, and a prayer for one is a prayer for all, as we all take a deep breath in. Let it all out. Just knowing that there is only one God, one presence, and that presence resides within each and every one of us as unique divine expressions of the collective, of God itself, as each one of us as individual expressions, and all of it comes together as community. And I am so grateful for the beautiful souls who have said yes, who have walked in this door, who have said yes to spiritual growth and unfoldment, who have said yes to love and compassion, and who have said yes to remembering to tend to the fire. I am so grateful. I am so thankful. And I release this prayer knowing it is done tenfold, as we all say together. And so it is, and so it is. Thank you.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, it's the only thing that there's just too little love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, yes, for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. Yes, there are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you wanna know, everybody sing it now. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, it's the only thing that there's just too little love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh no, not just for some, but for everyone. Come on, Dave. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, it's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, yeah, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Thank you for that sweet love. Thank you, Reverend Veronica. That was a wonderful honoring ceremony. Thank you, Carol Ann, bursting into spontaneous song with our wonderful players here. Thank you. And Reverend Veronica, you made it really hard to lie about my age this morning. I'm so grateful you didn't ask me my weight. Okay, now is our time for our, I can't think anymore, donation. Cheryl, Janet, Florette, and Deborah will be helping us today. And if you will follow with me, and I'm going to use some hand motions, and I'll be doing some pauses, so just follow along. Put your hand on your heart, because this is our love day. We give with open hearts to this community. And now take your hands and bring them out. Ah, good job. With shared community and purpose, as we give, we prosper. Cultivating growth, connection, and shared abundance for all. Thank you. Ladies, you can go ahead and pass those baskets. I give because it gives me such pleasure. So that automated digital credit card thing, what's that called? Auto tithe. I get great pleasure reoccurring in my body with auto tithe. Okay, so ways to give. You can push the donate button on the website. You can do the Venmo. You can text a tithe. Any way you want, we'll take it. And now Marjorie is going to come up and talk a little bit.
Very little. It's my honor to invite Lauren Peach to come up. We have somebody from our congregation each week, as the next 3 weeks, to share a little bit about how their experience with us in our center has been. And I know she's one of those people that keeps the circle unbroken. So come on up, Lauren.
Good morning, everybody. I was asked to share this morning about my experience here, and in light of Mark Nepo's quote, which is true abundance comes through circulation, the act of giving itself keeps the circle of good unbroken. When I first walked into this center about 4 years ago, I was completely shattered. I walked in and sat in the very back row, sobbing my eyes out. And I came in like that probably for months, maybe even years off and on, honestly. I just had gone through a really rough time. I'd lost my job as an attorney. I was working at a firm for 7 years, and I got let go. I went through a very painful breakup, and I was very lost and broken when I first came in here 4 years ago. And I felt hopeless. The practitioners here knew me a little bit too well in those early days. I definitely utilized just prayer with them and kind of just to help kind of hold me together. They witnessed my pain and struggle and saw me probably at my absolute lowest and in my dark times, really dark times. But I got back on my feet, and it wasn't a straight path. It was an ebb and flow, just like life is. So, some days it was 2 steps forward, sometimes it was 10 steps back, and sometimes it still is, let's face it. But, something did remarkable happen over the last 4 years I've been coming here, and a lot of that I can attribute to the support of the center and the community here. And, my life has changed in the last 4 years, I can truly say that. It wasn't just the center. Obviously, I did a lot of work myself, but I learned so many tools and practices here that really did help me just get back on my feet and really stay there. And, I just started experiencing a different kind of abundance, not necessarily in my bank account, but just in the richness of my relationships and just my life experience in general. So, I don't want to say I'm totally transformed or anything. Like, let's face it, I'm human. But, I do stand before you here a much different person, I believe, than I was 4 years ago. I live in my dream condo by the beach. I started my own law firm about 1.5 years ago, and it's thriving. And most importantly, I have very rich and meaningful relationships in my life and just a wonderful spiritual community here. So this community did really just give me the foundation, the support, and the spiritual grounding I needed to rebuild my life. And you guys didn't help me get back to where I was. I feel like you helped me really just thrive and succeed in many different ways. So, and a lot of you sitting here today have a big part in that. So I just want to say thank you. So now I'm one of the hosts here at the center, and I can kind of get back to you guys, just serving on the host team and be able to get back to my beloved community. So thank you so much just for being part of my journey and for continuing to be a place where broken people can come and heal.
Thank you, Lauren, for your story of transformation and healing. And a healing for one is a healing for all. Yes. And speaking of that, we have our healing practitioners, and they're available by the patio after service today. Would the practitioners please stand up? So let's acknowledge them. Thank you, practitioners. And you can also request a prayer request, and they'll pray for you through the week. And now we have something very special. We have Wenda and her youth team.
All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need.
Good morning, Pacific Coast. Okay, so a special thank you to Miss Janice for joining in with the youth program at the last minute to cover for somebody. Thank you, Miss Janice. And today, Hope is going to share with you what we did.
So we had a story in the beginning of the day, and it was about like a community, like a village, who every night they would go to their fire and they would keep it alive. But then over time they stopped going to their fire every night and they spent their nights in their houses. And then one day a younger girl noticed that the fire was starting to burn out. And so she went door to door to everybody in the village, and she told everybody to bring a stick to the fire. And when everybody brought all their sticks and everybody participated, the fire came back to life.
Yes, and so today, as you can see, our very sturdy fire, we all added, we knew that we all could bring our flame, our light, our spark to the fire to make it bigger and brighter. And so we all added our flames. And so a couple of friends are going to share with you what flame they added to our group fire.
So I put a lot on there, but two that I put was loved and organized.
I also put multiple, but two of the ones I put were creativity and nature advocate.
I love that. I didn't have time to write one, but I would go right along with hope and be a nature advocate. Okay, and Alana, what did you add to the fire?
I made lots of burning fire.
Fire. Fire that lit a flame to a heart.
We put be yourself. Yeah.
And our last friend that's going to share today is Sophia. Sophia, what did you add? What light did you shine into our fire?
I put I am athletic.
Yes, you are. So, think about what flame, what spark, what light do you bring to community? How can you show up this week and share that light and keep our fire burning bright? Thank you.
Nice. Yeah.
We love learning from our children. Thank you. Mary Birch, would you like to take the candle out? Let us open the circle and take our light into the world with our intention from today's service. Reverend Veronica, please give us the benediction.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to sneak in over here before I forget. We are starting to plan our end of the year holiday service. And so we are going to do auditions. And Carol Ann, we have 5 spots. If any of you are wanting to join our holiday service, see Carol Ann. We're going to set up auditions. We'll have more information next week. But I'm planting a seed if you want to participate, okay? All right. Now, are we ready for our benediction? Our prayer in action. Okay. All right. Are you ready, music team? Are you ready, congregation? Please rise. We're going to do an active prayer. All right. It's called We Are Life. That's the truth of who we are. Tell me, Pacific Coast, what's happening?
Something wonderful is happening
through me right now. Yes, yes. And what do we call it? It is this thing called life. Yes. And where do we find this thing called life? Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. Life is all that we are. Yes. Yes. And then what do we do with this thing called life? I accept it, I am it, and I share it with all. Yes, yes, yes. And we talked about this. We talk about this every week. How are we going to share it? Just the way it appears and just the way it appears not. All right, let's feel this life brewing at the bottom of our feet, rising all the way up through our legs, through our body, through our arms, through our head. Feel life in your heart. And let's say together, thank you, life. Yes. Woo.
All right, here we go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us be reminded, let us be reminded who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey,